Hello everyone, it's Anna from Anna's Paper Creations, and in this video I will show some page binding and hinge binding for mini albums and journals. So I've already filmed it all, so I will just go show you a bit quick here what I'm showing. So if you are just looking for one of the binding or hinge techniques, you can just fast forward in the video till you find it. So here I have hinge binding system, so I show how to make this, and this is also expandable, so the pages can lay flat like so. So I can show you on the top here, and it's still loosen a bit, I see. So it folds out here, so if it lays flat it's more difficult to fold the pages that they lay flat when you have taken some pattern paper and embellished it and so. So this is one of the hinge techniques, and then I can show you this one. Here I'm using elastic and also some hair clips. And all these covers I show you how to make in the previous video, so I will link to, this is a serial of 6 videos I think, so I will link to them all below as soon as they are uploaded. Just click show more and they will come up. And then we have some expandable binding here, so I'll show you a bit here. So you can build up the pages a lot here, and some different binding on the sides here. So here you can see it will be expand. So I'm showing this in different papers, so it shows better up. So yeah, and also have one of the same here, and this is a bit more flapsy, but when you glue your pages on here it will be more sturdy. But it's just to give it more room, so the pages will fold easy over. And yeah, and I also have sort of a little journal here with some floating hinges. So here I just attach some papers just to show how they work. And also show a bit of a journal here I'm working on. So then we can start the tutorial. So then we can start with this hinge to hinge binding, and here I'm going to make some pocket pages, but you can also make it as or use a chipboard or anything you like, so I will show you a bit that later. But the size of your page here, I have a 8 by 8 page I want to make, and then I cut it 1 inch larger on one side, so I cut it at 9, and 1/2 inch larger on the other side, so that this side is 8.5 by 9 this way. So then we are going to score it at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So, and this side here. And then we are going to cut away these corners here, so I like to go in an angle here. So also this one here. And I also like to round the corners, so you can just cut it in an angle, or you can round the corners a bit, what you like. So just so the hinges don't show up on the inside. And I also taken a 1/8 of an inch mark here, because this is going to be the hinge, so I just drew a 1/8 of an inch about mark here. And that's because if you don't want to build up your pages 1/2 inch, you can cut it off after. So this you're going to embellish before you put them together, so then you see how much you need in between the pages here. So then we can fold these sides down, so. And the other one we're going to fold in the opposite way. So if you like, you can score this side on this side here, and it's more easy to fold it over. So So that is the front or the back as you choose. So for this pocket we are going to have a 2. So this I cut at 8 by 8.5. So here we are going to score at a 1/2 inch. So this will be the back side. So here you can see both the hinges, so we are going to glue them together here. So take some liquid glue on this hinge here. So let me line it up. So I like to line it up from this end here, because if it doesn't fit precise up on this end, we can always cut it off after. So here about, and then we can take the other hinge here. Take it up so maybe you can see it better. Line these two up to each other here. So it's best to have it flat so you know it won't be any bulky here. So you see I was a bit on the outside here, so you can just cut that off. So here we are going to have the binding, so I need to hold it a bit more. So here we are going to have some glue, and I like to use score tape. So here I already made some pages, so I take glue on one of the sides here. So these pages are the same as this, so I'm just showing on this page here. So I made several of them, so then I can show you how you can glue them together. So see what side shows best up. I can maybe take, yeah, so you can see it best. Take this out of the way. So here I have the glue here. So, and if you now need, now this is already embellished and pattern paper and so on, so if you don't need this 1/2 inch in between, you can cut this line off here on both sides. So then you get a bit smaller. So then we can line this up to each other. So I go almost to the score line. You can maybe take a mark here so you can see it better. If I managed to take a straight line here. I didn't, but almost. So almost to the score line I go. So it will be a bit more than a 1/2 inch in between here. So now we have attached these 2 pages, so then we can continue. See where the glue here. So take this off. So here you can attach as many pages as you like. From the score line here. Yeah, that's just to make it so this will fold easy up, like so. And the next one. And one more. And also here, this paper can tear, so you can put the tape in on these hinges here. See if I can pull this off again. See here. Yeah, you can put the tape over here if you like to, or you can use Tyvek envelope just to make it a bit more strong, so it won't tear on both sides here. So usually I do that, because I want the album that it can be used over time. So now we have attached 5 pages here. So yeah, and you can see the pocket on the sides here, so you can stack tags or photo mats or anything inside here. If I managed to get it inside. See. just make them a bit larger or make a tab on the outside so you can pull them easy out. And you can see it can pull this way also, but we are going to glue this down so it won't slide through here. So now you can choose if you want to bind this direct with some more tape here, direct to a spine. So then you measure how wide this is and glue it direct into the spine here. So, but I like to glue it on, I'm not sure what it's called, but second spine here. So this side, then you measure how wide it's over here. So we can take, if I'm lucky, I've managed to take this right side, 3 1/4 about. So then you need to cut it at 4 1/4. So, because we are going to square at each side here. So, 1/2 inch on each side. And you take the same length as the page. So this is now 8 inch long. So then you fold this in. And now you can glue this on the back here. So, see if I can hold it and show you, because I'm going to make one more. And then you glue these inside. And you can also glue this on first if you prefer that. So glue that inside like so. And just make sure it's a room for it inside, so you make the spine of your cover back here a bit wider. So, but that I showed in the previous video. So, but I want to have a bit of room, because when you build this up, it can be hard to fold the pages. You see on the back it will fold here. So I would like to give it a bit of a room. And then I measured, it was 3 1/4 wide plus 3 inch, 1 1/2 inch on each side. So then we are going to score at 1/2 inch and at 1 inch and 1 1/2 inch, and that you do for both sides here. So, and on the back side here I placed some magnets. So here I'm using, I'm not sure how wide, 12 millimeter maybe. So I've taken some score tape and I place it about 1/2 inch from the first score line here. So I have 6 of them here. And then I like to have, here you can take Tyvek envelope on the back side and glue it on with some multi-mat from Ranger has that now. I have an old one here from Claudine Helmut, so that works very well. But I will just take this vinyl now because it goes fast, so I don't have to wait till it dries to continue the video. So, this off, and then I will glue this on here. So then I will cut around it and I will be back. So now I've cut around it, and it's a bit bulky on the back side because of the magnets. So I just use my score tool to make sure it sticks well down here. So then we can start folding. So we fold the first line in, and then up, and then this line in. So and then I like to go over with my tool here from both sides. So then you get this shape here. So then we do the same for the other side. So now this is strong and won't tear. So you can see here, it's really strong. So, and here you also can use the craft text material if you don't like to use the paper and vinyl and T-Vec envelope, but anyway you have to cover up these magnets. So yeah, so then we will put some magnets on the back side here, so just place them over. I will take some score tape over here as well. And then I will glue it down. So here I'm using a score tape again. Really, I love this stuff. You can use some liquid glue also if you like to. The reason why I'm using magnets is because else it will stand a lot out on the spine. I will show you that. So we can take this first one off. So, and when I'm using this spine here, I go all the way down on the album. So we can measure here about how much we have to go on here. So almost to the edge here of the folding lines, I think. So yeah, and on the other side. So now you see it's standing out, and I don't like that. So then I will press this down with the magnets, so hopefully they will stick on the back side now. So I have to see inside. There was one who isn't in place, so I need to help it a bit. Oh, no, I'm not sure it will show up here. I try to give you close up, but now the magnet sticks on the back side here. So then I've cut out a piece of paper to go over here. So we will just take some glue on here, and this I cut a bit smaller. I think I cut it at 3 inch, so it's easy to slide in. So, and then we also secure this hinges here with going with this over. So I see I could have cut it a bit wider here. I maybe could have taken it at 3 1/4, but I think it will work. So now it's ready here to glue this on the side on here. So, but here I like to use score tape, so I'm sure it will stick well down. So I'll take score tape all over, so then I will be back. So now I've taken score tape all over, so then we can glue this pages down, and I had extra score tape here that wasn't necessary. So then we can see how this fits here. Then I will line. I think I will start on this side here, line it up to the edge. So I hope you can see what I'm doing here, all the way to the edge. And also on this side here. Lay this down so you maybe can see it. So, then we can press down in between here. So if you see on the side here now, so then need to work a bit, be sure to press well down this, or score well down this sides here. So then we will stick like so, else it would have been standing out like so, but with the magnet it will stick down, and then when you fold the pages now, this is able to expand like so. So yeah, and then when you have the album standing up, it will fold in place. So I think I need to score this a bit stronger down on the sides here, so just work a bit with it. So now I've worked a bit with the sides here, and I see I could have taken the magnet a bit further up here. It would be more easy to stick on the top if you take them as long as you can on the top here of the binding. So then we can maybe make some floating hinges. I almost forgot to show you this hinge to hinge binding without making a pocket. So if you have a chipboard or just a plain cardstock, you can use that as well. And then you glue on some hinges on both sides. I'm just using this now, it goes fast. It was a bit too far out with the glue here. So here I cut some hinges in 1 inch and score at 1/2 inch. So then you just put your hinges on your paper or your chipboard, one on each side here. So this I cut a bit too short, but yeah. So then we can attach this also the same way. So just take some glue on here and glue this on, and then you can continue on with some plain paper or chipboard pages. So then we can start with the floating hinges. But this I showed in the previous video for the covers. So I will show one more thing first here you can also do with this cover. So here you can, this is from Tim Holtz, some magnets on. So this is an easy way to also make some page binding. And then I cut a strip of paper at 2.5, I think. Yeah, and scored at 1 1/4. So and I just put it in. This is also from Tim Holtz. I try to center it. So depends on how large your pages are and so. So then you can glue this together. So. And put this inside, as many as you like to. And then you glue your pages on here. So see if I have a piece of paper left here. So this is a bit too large, but then you just glue your pages, cut them to size over here. So that's just a little tip. So then to the floating hinges. So here I used the craft text on the outside, and I want to use it on the inside also. It's great material. So and this also can be inked up and make a bit grungy. So this I will make as a sort of a junk journal, or yeah, we'll see. So then I cut some strips, and this I cut at 1 1/4 and scored at 1/2 and 3/4, and that leaves 1/4 of an inch in between here. So try to fold it and show you. So like so. And you can also cut them at 1 1/2 inch and score at every 1/2 inch, and fold in, so that leaves a 1/2 inch in between, and here it's a 1/4 inch in between. And then we can maybe make one with yeah, this is 1 inch, and it's yeah, almost 1 inch, and scored at 1/2 inch. So this also can be used. So then we should take this out of the way, I think, and show you some different ways you can attach these. So here I will be using score tape, but you can use any strong liquid glue as you like. And also this is very much inspired by Laura Dennison at Follow the Paper Trail. She has a stack the deck tutorial, and that's really great, so I will link to that below also, so you can find how she does it. It's really great. So yeah, so we can start maybe with this half inch that I scored at 1/2 and 1 inch, and it's cut at 1.5. So, and I will cut it to size. I think I will have it almost all the way down. So, and maybe I will have just a little page on the top here, so just cut off a bit here. So, and one here. And on this side I maybe will have a split page, maybe 2 coin envelopes, so I just cut off a bit in the middle here. So just about 1/8 of an inch I cut that off here. So it doesn't matter really, it's just what you like. So then I will take some glue on the back here. So, and glue this down. So then I try to center it with the first scoring line, a bit, maybe 1/8 of an inch from that line. So, and then I can glue down some coin envelopes here, or some pages on these ones. And maybe I want one in between as well, so then I can cut this. So this you just can play around with, and yeah, so cut this a bit smaller here, so then this is maybe 3/4 of an inch, and left with 1/4 here. So I can take some score tape here as well. So, and I can place this in between here. So I think I will have this all the way to the top. So try to line it up with the other ones. So then I can attach a page there. And then I maybe want one page to go down here, so I will cut this also off a bit, I think. Take some score tape on here. So lining it up with this one all the way down. So, and then I have some with a 1/4 inch here, so I can maybe glue that on here as well. So I think I will have it almost all the way hereabouts. So take it off a bit, and here I maybe want all the way the page to go, and on the back side I maybe, yeah. Take a bit of the top, maybe only here. So maybe take a bit of the bottom here. So then I will take score tape here. So, just to be sure not to take the score tape over the scoring line, I have also bits on the outside here. So, then we can glue this down here. So line it up with the other ones. Here about, I think. So, and then I have one more left piece here. So maybe we can have this here around the top maybe. So I think I will just take off a bit here. My score tape is a bit too wide, so I need to cut it off a bit. Maybe just fold it in. So we can take this on the top here. So maybe I will add one more down here, or maybe one more in the middle here. So here you can add as many as you like to. So then you can glue your pages on, and see if I can find a paper here we can use. So here I just cut out some paper in some colors so you can maybe better see it. So then we can glue this on here. So I will just glue it lightly on so I can take it off and use it after. So just for showing you. So then you just cut your paper to size. You can use envelopes here if you like to, or yeah, anything you like. So so then you can continue attaching pages. So then this will fold like so, and you flip through them. You can also take these spines all the way if you like to, so just depends on what you like to make. So then I think we will make some thread and elastic binding. So we will start with the chipboard, and I cut mine at 2.5 by 8, and I'm going to use it in this cover here. So here I cut the spine a bit wider. So here we are going to have some hinges on, and this I cut at 1 inch and scored at 1/2. And I take some score tape on both sides. But remember, use any kind of glue you like to use. So, and I also taken some tape inside here, so just to prevent it will tear. So we can glue this on this spine here. So here I'm using a medium weight chipboard. So now it's black on black, and I know it's hard to see. It's hard for me to see as well. So maybe should have taken another color. But yeah, and the one on the other side. So, and then it's time, if you have some pattern paper you like to glue on top, then you glue that on before we start with elastic. Now I forgot the name. So yeah, so then you can glue this on top. So I just cut it to size. So, and here you can use any type of good elastic you like to. I have this one, and I also have used another one. Here is some crystal stretchy cord. It's for jewelry making. So, but I will use this now. And this is the same I've showed before with a thread binding, so it's the same way. So you can use some strong thread as well and go around here if you like to. But it gives a bit more, it's more easy to fold the pages when it's stretchy, then it folds up a bit with this stretch. So then we can pull this around as many times or as many pages you like to. So I just stretch it a bit up. So maybe I want 5 pages here. So then we can knot the bow on the back side here. this is more easy to tie a knot and it won't go up. I think this is more, what do you call that? I can slide more, so then you need to take some extra glue over here. So then you can attach your pages and have them double like so under here. Page you can fold, so this is great for journaling and or if you need some notebook or anything, so you can pull this out and replace it, or you can glue it together and have a pocket here. So I will show you another pocket here you can make for this. So this you need to cut this to size. This was 8, so then I've cut this at 9 inch. And then we are going to square it at 1/2 inch and at 8.5 inch, or you can turn it around and score at 1/2 inch on each side. So if you want this to fold over like so, you score in the middle here. So this is 10 inch long, but if you want a side pocket here, you can score it at 5.5. So I think I will do that here. So then we can cut off the sides here. In an angle here. Sides. So, and again I like to just snip off a bit on the top here. So then you can fold this up and fold these in here. So now you can attach this and slide it under here, but if you find it more easy, you can also take this stretchy cord around like so, and tie a knot here. And you can also put some tape inside here if you are afraid it will tear. So, and we can glue it together. So I think I just will use my ATG gun here again. So. And then you have a pocket on the side that you can slide in a photo mat or anything you like. And also, if you want to have some pattern paper, you just cut it to size and slide it in and glue it down. So, and then you can attach this on here. So it's just 2 different ways to do it. So then we can glue this onto the spine or the cover. Sorry, I've been filming all day, so I'm a bit tired now. So yeah. So then we go almost all the way to, I can maybe draw a line here so you see it more easy. So. Line it up, go in the middle here. So this cover I cut about 1/2 inch larger. And I can glue the other side. So then you can attach as many pages here as you like to, and if you need some more elastic here, you can always go back here with a needle and take one more on and tie a knot and just slide it on the back here. So, and also you can go in here with a cardstock and cover this up on the side here, so I can maybe cut a piece here. So this I cut slightly smaller, and then you take some glue on the back and just slide it in here, so then you also will secure the hinges. So, and glue it. And with this type of a spine here, you can also use some hair clips to secure it. So this is just some regular hair clips I got in my food supply store. So then just attach it over on the pages, so you can combine this with this stretchy cord and have some of this, or just make a mini album with this one, and then you can take it out, and it will be great for a cooking book. And if you have some I'm not sure the English word, but some clear plastic with a glue on the back, when you're writing your recipe, you can take that over, and then you can take this out when you're cooking and put it into place again. So I can also show you I'm making another sort of a journal here. So here I also made some pocket pages, and this I bound inside the cord, the stretchy here inside my pockets here. So I cut out a piece of paper and glued it. It wasn't long enough, so I glued it together on the back, and then I slided all this stretchy here over here. So this I plan then to have some hinges just to stop it sliding when I'm gluing it down. So I will just take this under here, under the stretch cord. So, and glue it down, one on each side, also on the other side. So yeah, it slides out here, and I just take it off, and then I will glue it to this Craftex matte material. So maybe glue this inside, and then we can make some accordion hinges. So we will start with making accordion page binding, and this is very great to use if you want your album to be able to expand or be wider. And this is very much inspired by Kati Orta at Paper Phenomenal. She has a great tutorial on hidden hinges, so I will link to that below. That's a great binding, so it's almost the same as this one. But we can start. Here I have a 12-inch paper, and here you need to have it as wide as your pages are, and I think I have this at 8-inch, yeah. So this you make as wide as you like to, and from this you can get 5 page bindings. But if you need more, you can just make one more and glue them together on the end here. So then I start scoring at 1/2 inch and 1.5, and then I go up 1/2 inch every time here. So all the way up to 12-inch. So all these measurements and so I show in this video I will post on my blog. So I've taken photos of this, so you can find it there, and I will link below as well. And just click show more in the description box, there you will find all the links. So then we can start folding it, and on the back side here you can see I've taken a strip of glue every count 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and here I used score tape, but you can use any kind of glue you like. But maybe we can start folding it first, so we will fold it in sort of an accordion. So we fold, see if I'm okay here, it's up, and the next one down. I need to work a bit with it. So here you can see I already have taken the glue on. So just fold it as a valley. can also fold it from the front here. Getting a bit thick now. So and now you can glue on some extra on here if you like to, or you can just not score this here and save this 1 inch on the side here. So then we can start gluing the pages together. So let's see. One here. So then you get this shape here that folds and expands. So just press it together like so. This up. So now it should look like so on the end. And now this folds up. You can also make it fold the opposite way if you like to. So I can maybe show you that as well. So then you fold these the opposite way in between here. So it depends on what you like to do. So when you pull this together now, this would look this. Hope you can see that. So here I took a ½ inch in between, but you can also just take a quarter in between here if you like to. So then you start scoring at 1 and a quarter, 1 1/4, and then 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, and that you continue. So all the red lines here will go down and all the others will go up this way here. So I will also post this on my blog if you don't need so much in betweens. It depends on how much your pages builds up. So I can show you on the back side here. Here I've used some Tyvek envelope. You can use vinyl also if you like to. I like this can over time tear when you use it a lot. So this I glued on with Multimatte, Claudine Helmut, no, yeah, Claudine Helmut Multimatte. This is retired now, but the Ranger has another one that's the same. So it's, I think it's the same name, Multimedium Matte from Ranger. So, and also here I've taken the score tape already on, so it will go fast to share or show you how to do it. So just glue them together. So now you can see this is not so wide as the other one. Let me show you here. So, but if you are using this Tyvek envelope, it can be a bit hard to fold this up, so this is better if you are folding them down like so. So now you can glue this in on 2 covers if you like to, or you can, yeah, I can show you this first. So here I cut the cover at the same length as this one. So I can take some glue on you. Take some strong glue here. This is just for showing you. So then we will place this hinge right to the edge here. And this spine you can paint also if you like to. So it's, if you have a white cover, it's great to have this, but if if you have another color, you can paint it. So. We do the same for the other side here. So just to make sure it all folds down and go all the way to the edge here. So hope it shows up that I wasn't out of frame with the first one, but it's the same as this. So then you made yourself a book with a accordion spine here. So then you can attach your pages if you like to. Just don't go over this folding line here. So I can maybe show you with the paper here. I'm using different papers that doesn't fit together, but it's just so it shows better up. So then you can attach a paper over here. So you can use chipboard or paper and glue another paper on the back side, a pattern paper and a pattern paper over here. And maybe show you one I've started on here. So here I've used a chipboard. So cover up like so. So this is the same binding or the same folding here as this yellow one. So it's one more to go here. So then I can glue on this here. So when you take your pattern paper on, this will be covered up and this will be showing in the middle. You can also make a double pocket page here if you like to. So here I just scored and folded. Can maybe show you here. So I folded or scored at a 1/2 inch, and then I measured how wide my page was and scored there, and then cut it off as long as I needed it. And here I want a pocket, so here I've just cut out a nice edge. So I will show you in the next video. I think I will make some tags, or maybe the video after, I'm not sure yet, but I will link to them all below. There I will show you how you can construct this. So then we can maybe glue this on. I have some repositional glue here so I can show you. So first we need to glue this together, or maybe we can do that after. Yeah, I can try. So just take some repositional glue here. But the great glue to use is this Scotch 3-in-1 glue, strong, precise glue. So I'm going to take it almost to the scoring line here. Press down. See on the back side that it fits, so, and then you can glue this hinge down. So and we have a pocket here, so you can slide in a tag, anything you like to. Can maybe show you one more thing here. I know it's much information here, but just take out what you like and play around with it and see how it goes. So here, this I showed in the previous video for the covers for mini albums. So this also you can glue on the sides here, and maybe take some repositioning. I don't think that will hold, just take a bit glue here so I can take it off. So then you place your hinge, let's see, 1 inch here. I also cover up this middle side here before you glue this down with some pattern paper or anything. So, and then you glue this on the other side, just to line it up. So, and now this will stand out a bit like so, but when you get your pages on and so, they will fold nice down. So I've been playing a bit up and down and folding this, but then this will fold and lay up. So now I've glued some pages inside. So here I choose to take some lightweight chipboard, and all the pages here are glued on this strips that we have glue on here. So this is open, and here we glued it on this hinge here that we glued together. So that goes for all the pages. Make pockets, and or just use paper here, one on this side and maybe one to cover up this side here. So when you cover up here, so this will show up in the middle. And if you like, you can take a small amount of glue inside here as well before you attach it to the sides, if you think it's too wide up, like so. But the best is to take some Tyvek envelope or anything strong on the back side here, so then it will fold more easy in the folds up here. So I hope this tutorial was a bit helpful, and that you maybe can use some ideas. And if you have any questions, please look below the video. There you will find some information how I answer them on my blog, and you will also find all the other links. So take care everyone, and have fun creating. Bye bye.